friends. So welcome to a brand new video that I am doing for 2025. I have decided that I am going to try to do a Wednesday weekly check-in. Right now what that's going to look like is I'm going to write down my expenses, kind of do a weekly check-in on how much I'm spending out of my on my credit card and my debit card, and then kind of check in on specific areas that I'm trying to watch, and then kind of just keep you all updated on my spending. I think maybe it will be a little bit of a way to keep me on track a little bit better. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. And so hopefully you guys will kind of enjoy it in the process. And I just kind of wanted to start off the video saying this is going to be new. So it might be a little disjointed because I don't really have a flow yet, since this is a brand new style of video for me, but we'll make it work. And then I also wanted to say that today, I'm filming this just a few days early, but it's the weekend and it is Sunday and it is icy and snowy outside. And so we got a bunch of freezing rain over last night, and it's on the trees. The roads aren't too bad right now, but it's all on the trees and it's starting to get windy. And I have noticed my power has kind of flashed a couple times. So if you see that, that's what's going on. Hopefully I will be able to make it through this video without losing power. That would be great. If not, I'm gonna have to film this another time because I'll be in the dark. But we're gonna try to get through this, and hopefully everything will stay on while I do this filming. So all right, so there's a few things that I wanted to show you. So one thing was, I know that we talked about my little planner setup, and we had discussed this page back here, how I was going to set it up. And I think this is where I'm going to track my weekly expenses, because after each week there is this blank page. So I think that's what I will plan on doing for that. And then so I'll write down my expenses. I'm going to do that first and then see kind of where we are on space, and then we'll go from there, because I also want to do a weekly check-in of a few categories, like my grocery spending. I think I kind of honestly, even though I don't do cash for it, I want to kind of do an Amazon spending, just because I really have been spending way too much on Amazon, and it's kind of a hole for me that a rabbit hole that I can go down far real quickly. And so I want to kind of rein that in 2025, and you will see already here in this very first week. So this weekly check-in, oh, and another thing, these weekly check-ins will actually be for the week before. So I will try to film them on the weekend before the Wednesday that they come out, if that makes sense. Due to my job schedule and all that, I don't have time to actually film it on Wednesday because I work all day. So I'll be doing it on the weekend. And so I thought the best way to do that would be to cover the week before. And then that way I can have a full week to check in. And so the video will come out the next week. So I think that's what we'll plan on doing. I think that will help kind of keep everything flowing good. So this first week is actually going to be for the very end of December up through, let's see, today's the 5th. It's Sunday the 5th. So we'll have it go from Sunday to Saturday, because that's kind of how the calendar goes. Anyway, excuse me, I have the hiccups. So this weekly check-in will be from Sunday the 29th up through Saturday the 4th. So that will kind of be my plan, is to do, and then the video will come out here on Wednesday the 8th. So it'll be for the week before. So that kind of explains that. I am in the process of trying to get ready for this video, I decided to try my hand at making some stickers. Y'all, that was it wasn't so bad like on because I had created them in Canva. That part wasn't so bad, but then getting them over into because I have a Cricut. I've had it for years, and I bought it like several years, I don't know, probably back in 2020, to be honest, whenever we had nothing else to do with our life. And I had it in storage for a while, and I dug it back out now that I moved to my new house last year. And I have it sitting here on my desk, and I haven't used it for the entire year that I've been here. And so I thought, well, man, I really need to use my Cricut. So I decided to try my hand at making stickers. So anyway, so I decided I'm gonna make some, because I was looking at, and there's so many online, and they're beautiful, but they're kind of expensive, and I thought, you know, I can do this for myself. I can learn how to do this. So it kind of got my creative juices going, and so I made some stickers well, I do have for January and February. I made them a month ahead to give me a little bit of time, but so the very first batch here, I actually cut these through all the way on these, so that's why they're individual. Next time, when I did my February ones, they were all like this, and I actually kept them on the sheet, which that was a learning process too, because I think I had it on like the wrong paper setting or something, and so it just cut them all the way through, which is fine. So I have 4 weekly expense tracker ones and then 4 weekly check-in ones. So my plan is to go through, and I will put the expense tracker sticker down, and then and then on the expense tracker, I'm doing the date, the transaction, and then the amount that I spent. And then under the weekly check-in, I'm going to do the category, how much I spent, and then how much remaining. So that the remaining would be like in my monthly budget, or if I'm doing like my cash envelopes, how much would be remaining in there. So I don't know, this probably may change over time what this might look like, but this is how I'm doing it for right now. And then the last thing that I have, which I am going to go ahead and lay the stickers down and show you, but in the back of this, I discovered that I have a whole bunch of blank pages. So I may end up, let's see here. So in the back of the planner, there we go. We come back here. I need to put a bookmark back here. So it has like important dates, and so this is like the end of this is the last week of December of this new year. And then I have my page for my expense tracker, and then I discovered that I had these like password tracker, contract tracker, which I'm not going to use. And then I had all of these blank pages. And so I thought, well, how fantastic. I can go and do like a January budget category breakdown. So I'm trying to loosely kind of follow the Budget Mom kind of plan, and I have her book, but I had already bought this one, and so I want to use this one for this year, and then I'll use her actual book in 2026. But I wanted to go ahead and use what I had, and so I'm kind of loosely following that, and seeing like what things I actually want to use, what things I don't. So this will kind of, I think this year will kind of give me an idea of like what parts of the book I'm going to use, what I'm not, and then maybe in the future it may or may not be necessary for me to buy it. So we'll see. But she always does like an end of the month like budget category breakdown. So I'm going to be doing the highlighter method, and I have all my highlighters and stuff, so we'll get to that. This video may be a little long this first time, guys, so please bear with me. What I will probably end up doing is when I go down to start writing down my expenses, because I haven't done that yet, because I wanted to kind of show you guys my setup first. I will just fast forward as I'm writing down all my expenses, because that'll be really long and boring, and then we'll just kind of recap it at the end. But what I wanted to do was show you. So then I made, you'll get to see what my February ones are going to look like too. So I made this January budget category breakdown. I thought, well, I can put that in the back, so I can go ahead and put down January and February stickers down here. And then, so what I was going to do is I was just thinking about that weekly check-in. what I may want to do is, I don't think I have 24 pages. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We are 1 page shy. Oh, how disappointing. How disappointing. And these are just stickers, and then that's the back. So we're like 1 page shy of having to where I was thinking if I ran out of room on my expense tracker page, you know, the page back in, where I could maybe do a weekly check-in page back here in the back of my book. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. So I was thinking maybe I could do that, but I am literally 1 page shy. Otherwise that would be perfect. It would be perfect. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have room to do my weekly check-ins on my thing if I don't have too many expenses. And maybe what I can, well, no, I've already created my stickers. So I don't know. We'll just figure this out. So we're just gonna see how this goes this first time. And like I said, this video is gonna be a little disjointed just because I'm trying to figure things out. So, but we'll get there. So, all right. So I am at least going to put down my expense tracker because I know that this is gonna go on here. So we're gonna put this sticker down. See if I can get it to, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna try to scoot that up as high as I can. Okay, perfect. All right, and then we'll put right under it the date, transaction, and amount sticker. And we'll see how poorly I can line these up. I should have probably done this off camera, but I wanted to show you guys. I think I'm going to just come up on top of that sticker a little bit. Except, yeah, I'm just gonna have to, okay, it's just gonna be, I'll get better at laying that down in the future. It's just gonna be a little off. It's fine, no biggie. It's just sticking over a little bit further than I wanted. Okay, so we're gonna start off with my expenses. So the first, so it'd be the 29th, so Sunday the 29th. So I am looking at my credit card statement first because this is where all my Amazon shopping is, and I am so ashamed, so ashamed. So there was a couple expenses, and I will kind of explain, and they were large purchases, and I will explain them. And then this was kind of a little unusual spending for me, to be honest. So I'm looking at my computer, it's in front of me, so I got my mouse here. So on, what did I say? The 29th was the first. Yes. So I'm going to put down 12/29. And that would be 24. And I probably need to do this and make a line. So we're going to see how straight I can make this. I really should have set this up off camera. Sorry guys, this really truly is going to be a video. Okay, and then let's just go kind of over here. Oh, I shouldn't have gone all the way down because I shouldn't have gone all the way down. Okay, the good news is I can erase this. Because I was thinking if I have to put my weekly check-in sticker, so I'm going to have to put my lines in like after the fact. Okay, well, I know I've got several expenses, so we'll just leave that here. I'm gonna figure this out, guys. These videos will get better, I do promise. So all right, so I'm gonna go through and write down all my expenses, and then I'm kind of suspicious that I'm not gonna be able to fit all of my expense tracker and my weekly check-in on the same page. I was really hoping that I could, but I'm not sure that I'm going to. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to, so I'll just explain these at the end. But I've got a couple, I bought some Christmas lights for my house. I'm just going to explain it now. And so that's kind of what one of the large purchases is. And then the other one was, like a streaming box or something like that for TV purposes. And so I was able to get that, and I think that this service will be like way better than Hulu. So anyway, and it will be because you had to just do like a one-time purchase of the box, and then I'm hopefully that I can cut out my Hulu. So that's what this purchase is too. So that's what the other large purchase is. So, and then I just had some small Amazon shopping, and I don't remember what all those were. I think some of them might have been some budgeting supplies. I'm not sure. But anyway, okay. So enough chitty chat, and I am going to just start writing down these expenses. Okay, so let me go ahead and see if I can put my line on down there. Perfect. Okay. So these are all my expenses for this this week. Let me see. I'm going to come over here, I think, for that. Okay. And so I don't know if I should do a total. Maybe I will, and I'll just come down one more line. I think I'll do that. So let me just put that little line down, and then I'm going to put total, because it might be kind of nice to see what the total expenses are. Let me there. Then we will do that. Okay. And then I think I will still have room for my weekly check-in. So I'm hoping that, yeah, and I should still be able to put my weekly check-in stuff right down there. So let me go ahead, and I'm glad this is working out, because I was really hoping to be able to kind of do this all on the same page. So I'm going to really have to, as you can see, Amazon is my kryptonite. Really going to have to be careful on it. So these are all the expenses that are coming out of credit card. So the first section, and because I looked at my credit card statement and then I went to my bank account. So that's why my dates are kind of all wonky. So this was from my credit card, and then this was from my debit card. So that kind of explains that for you. And that's why they're kind of out of order, because I did one and then I did the other. So let me do a little figuring up kind of here of how much I have spent. Whew, I don't even want to. This is scary. $56.35 plus $134.65 plus 207.65 plus 981 plus 907 plus 24.86 plus 25.99 plus 47 plus 47 plus 18.51 plus 21.60 plus 2.99 plus 8.64 plus 400 plus 2.59 plus 83.21 plus 56.84. 1,156. Whew, okay. $1,156.76. Okay. Boy, that's eye-opening. That is a lot of money coming out in 1 week. Of course, now, I mean, it does include my Roth IRA. So now what I'm gonna do is get all my little, so I have my budget category breakdowns because I want to see visually where I'm spending my money. So I have my budget category breakdown, so I've got to refer to that. So my Amazon, I decided to make an Amazon category, and boy am I glad, because here we are. So I think the two Amazon, like I'm not sure what all the Amazon stuff is. I would just have to go back and look. Except I do know that 2 of these Amazons would be an unplanned expense, and they were miscellaneous. So I know, even though it's Amazon, I'm going to mark them because I know specifically that these were not just I thought that would be a little wider than it was. Anyway, we'll get there. Okay. Those 2 particular expenses were definitely miscellaneous. And then the Creative Fabrica, I signed up for that for a year, and it was like $47. And then I somehow went in and signed up for a second year because I saw the little thing. They were trying, obviously, to get you to do that. And so I went ahead and accidentally clicked on that. And so I have 2 years of Creative Fabrica. So that's $100 there that I normally wouldn't have. And I'm going to go ahead and put that under miscellaneous because this will be kind of a one-time expense. And I've got it now for 2 years. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that as miscellaneous. Then we're going to go through and get all of our, let's see, Amazons. Okay. And Amazon. What I really need to do is like pay attention to my Amazon spending. So this is why I'm doing this, is because I can really see how wasteful I can be on Amazon. Okay, so I have a couple Walmart expenses on Saturday, and they were I'm gonna put them under I guess I'm going to put them under entertainment because they were more for shopping. Like there was, I can't remember everything that I bought, but I know one of them I needed like an HDMI cord, and then I ended up buying some jeans and sweaters, and I went back. So I bought some jeans, and then I ended up going back and buying some sweaters. So these are kind of more, most of this is personal. So I'm going to put this under and I don't really have like a personal category because I was throwing that kind of under fun, entertainment, and I was including shopping in that. As you can see, that was, so I think that's what I'm going to do, because it was for, I don't have a clothing category. I don't buy clothes that often, and then here I bought at Walmart twice in the same day. So we're just going to put this under shopping, which is under fun entertainment. So we're going to just do that. And then my Roth IRA is my savings category. So that one is this one. And then my subscriptions is the Apple iCloud. And then the last one is, I'm going to put that under car, which is the gas. Okay. So this has kind of the end of December, very 1st of January expenses. So that's cool. I kind of like, I like the highlighter method because you can just quickly glance and look and say, hey, so I have like 4 miscellaneous expenses, which that doesn't normally happen. So that's where, you know, you want to, that was 134.65 plus 207.65 plus 47 plus 47. That's where $463.30 of that went. And that is another $400 for my RA. That's $836. So that only means I only really like truly spent about $400 and some dollars, less than that. So that doesn't make me feel as bad because those are just one-time unexpected purchases that yeah, because I wanted to buy some Christmas lights for my house and they had some on sale to put on the outside of my house. And so I ended up purchasing those. So anyway, all that to say, that is my weekly check-in for my expenses. So now I've got to transition over to my weekly check-in, and I may have to run and get my wallet because I didn't get that to see how much, because I know, and I can't remember what categories I want to track. I know I want to track my groceries, and okay, so we are going to put that one down right there. And then the weekly check-in is this one here. Okay, maybe I will start on this end. And then that might get it lined up better. Yeah, there we go. That one's a little better. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to transition because I got to go run and get my wallet. So hang tight and I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So I got my wallet here and I want to see how much money I have left in my groceries. So in that I had $21.23 left there. So I would have for this week. I honestly, I think because I was looking in my little cash binder and my groceries, I still got another $100 in here. And I think that this money is left over from the week of Christmas, and then this was supposed to have been for this past week. With the holidays, like I wasn't spending like normal. Anyway, so I think that I think this is actually not from this week. I think that this $100 here is for this week. So which is wonderful. I'm glad I actually have $123 left. That's amazing. And I'm going to put some of this over into personal spending, because I'm going to be stuffing, $200 more because I just got paid. So basically this is kind of like extra money. And then when this happens, this makes me really happy because then I can kind of move it around into, like personal spending, and like this can kind of help offset some of those clothes that I bought. So this is, I'll probably just put it over into personal. And I won't take it out of personal. I'll probably just leave it in there so that I'll have it in there hanging out. Because I was thinking, like, I don't have and I know I did this in my last video, but I don't have a budget category for personal. And in my little binder here, I have an eating out and a household and groceries, and then what I titled fun money. And those are my little dividers in my billfold. Well, I have groceries, and I put household items under that, so I don't really split those out anymore. And then my restaurants, I have an eating out category. And then my fun money, I don't have that. So I was kind of putting that under entertainment, which would be like shopping. But it's not really. So probably next year I'll readjust my budget categories. But for this year, we'll leave it as it is. But I don't really have a personal category. So I thought, well, what I'll do then is I will create a cash envelope for that, if that makes sense. And so I did. I put one in here, and I think I may start just saving some into that. I think, where did I put it? Did I put it at the back? That's the Christmas one. I know I put it somewhere. Where did I put it? Right there, personal. So I'm going to put, so this should be 123. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And I think I'm going to keep these $3 out for my ring the bell challenge. I like to just take my ones and do that. So I'm going to put then $120 into personal. Oh, that's exciting. So I'm just reallocating that. So I'm going to say that I added $120. So when I go and I do my category, so my category is going to be groceries. I'm going to go ahead and say I spent the $100 because I'm really just moving it over because I don't want to leave it in groceries. So I'm just going to say transfer $100. No, it was 120. Just so I can know to personal. So remaining is 0, if that makes sense. Because I just transferred. That's how I'm going to do it. I didn't spend it. I just transferred it. We're doing that. Okay. And so then I have plus 120 in here. So I've got 120 in my balance. Perfect. And then, so now what I'll be able to do, so currently in my fun money category, I have some that I have $30. So I'm going to leave that in there. And then as I spend out of that, then I will come to my personal category, wherever it may be, right here. And I will just take some out of that and just keep that going. So that's how I'm going to do that. When I have extra cash, that's the plan for that. And then in my eating out, I have $20 left over in that. Household, I have $20. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, on my weekly check-in. Sorry, you guys, this video is really kind of disjointed. I will get there. It's just trying to figure things out. So, I'm not, really spending any. I got my oil changed the other day, so the $30 that I have in car maintenance didn't come close to covering it. About $100 off because they wanted to change my air filter and all that jazz too. So I'm probably just gonna let that one hang out. just trying to figure out like the weekly check-in. What all do I need to... Groceries for sure. I like to keep track of that so I know. Let's just look back at my monthly budget real quick and see. So I was gonna do, oh, gas, that was it. I knew that there was something else that I wanted to track. So gas. So I have, and see, I'm not sure how much. I should actually say, oh y'all, I'm really giving this some extra thought. So I know I transferred 120 because I'm just going to say 100. I'm really like, when did I get paid? I just got paid. So this 600 is really for these 3 paychecks. So really that money over here is from the last paycheck. So I really still have $600 left in my grocery budget for the month. So I'm going to do that because I want to kind of keep track of it monthly. So I still have $600 left in my budget. Do I want to do, oh, y'all, I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm going to say I transferred 100 to personal because I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out, what I should do. Like how much, I wanted to kind of know idea, like roughly how much I had left for the month in that category, like left to spend. But I just realized that this whole first week is, a lot of it was from December, and that's where that money came from. So I still have technically $600 for the month of January because this is a 3 paycheck month. That I budgeted for. But then that part of that will have to go, I don't know. I'm not sure how to do all this. I think I'm going to put $400 remaining because I still have, $600 remaining because I still have $600 to spend in the month of January. I'm just going to do that. And because that's what I really wanted to do, was see how much, or should I do it weekly and see how much weekly left that I have to spend? I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll do that. Because it's a weekly check-in. So if that's the case, then I have 0 left because I haven't stuffed for the new week yet. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, gas, I'm going to move on. Sorry that I am putting so much thought into this. This is a really chatty and unorganized video. We'll see if I even put this up. I probably will. Okay, so I spent $25.99, not $2.99, $25.99, Courtney. So and but I kind of wanted to do it because I know, so I'm not sure that this remaining category is really helping me, to be honest. If I were doing cash, it would. I don't know. Maybe this weekly check, I like to see like how much I'm spending, but I can see it right up there. The only thing I can't see is my groceries. Because it's all cash. But the gas, I don't know because I can look right up there and go, okay, I spent $25.99 in gas. But this does kind of keep me like on budget. So I think I'm gonna do it for the month. And so I'm gonna say I still have $600 left in groceries, because I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do it, is just for the month, and then each week just and I budget $300 for gas, so minus $25.99, so I have $274.01 remaining. That's how we're gonna do it, y'all. I made a decision, because I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do that. And then, do I want to keep track of any other see, I'm gonna end up adding in a personal spending. So I might just put personal down here, so that, because I'm just curious. So I didn't spend, we're gonna say none, and then now that I have that $100 in there, I'm gonna say I've got 100. Oh no, because I actually have 30 in my wallet, so I have 130 remaining. Okay, and then I kind of just wanted, I don't budget out like for Amazon, so I guess I'm not, because it just kind of falls, yeah, I guess I won't do an Amazon category for now. So that's what we're gonna do for now. I think we're just gonna do groceries, gas, and personal, just because I wanted to see how much I was really spending on gas, and I will get a really good idea, because my here in a couple weeks, here in January, I'll be starting going to the clinic that's the farthest away from me, and I'll be going there every week, and it's like an hour and a half away. So I will be soon figuring out kind of what to be expecting on gas, and if I can make any adjustments, make it more. I may need to be budgeting more, I just don't know. So okay, all right, so that has gone through my weekly check-in. I don't know, we'll figure this out, folks. We will. So I'm sorry this is so disjointed. I really I'm just trying to kind of figure this out as I go. So that's my cash envelope, and my little binder. Okay, so I'll kind of clean up some of my mess here, and then I wanted to add in my sticker to the back of the book. So we'll go flip back here, and I'll go ahead and add in the January budget category breakdown, so that this is already in there ready to go whenever. And one thing I have learned is my Cricut does not want to like cut these things. I don't know, I've been struggling with the whole print and cut thing, and it will be off on its cutting, and it's kind of frustrating whenever that happens. And I've had to like cut things like multiple times. Ugh, and that there just totally has a, well, we're just gonna do that. It had a bubble in it, so I don't even think it's that noticeable. It will be fine. But I wasted like 2 or 3 trying to get these to cut, and as you can see, like they're just slightly off. Not bad, but they were like, some of them were like majorly off, and so Okay, I probably could have popped that down on that line. Okay, so that is done, and I'll put my February one down for February. I'll do that later. But this will be where I can go in and then see my actual budget category breakdowns and like how much my budget is. I think this might be something that'll be like a good eye-opening just to kind of see where my money was spent. I kind of didn't do every little thing that the budget mom had on hers. Like she had like to figure out like the percentage spent. I don't really know that I need to know that. I just want to see how much I budgeted, how much I spent, and what the difference is. That's really like all I needed to know. So okay, you guys, this is my weekly check-in. Oh, and my one last thing I wanted to do is, and I'm going to do these on my weekly check-ins, I'm going to dump out my change, and we are going to do a save the change. So hang on, let me get it out of my wallet here. And we're going to put that down there. Okay, so this way this will help me empty out my wallet each week and keep it lighter, and I have, oh, that's one of the purchases that I got off of Amazon is I ordered a bank, I know, to put the stuff in, and that way it will keep track of it for me. It's like a digital bank, so I'll count it out and then I'll put it in, and then I'll see if it says what I counted was actually accurate. And so let me just find, I have a tracker that I printed off, and I gotta find it here. Right here. And I'm gonna call it, I just printed off this 52-week money savings challenge. So each week, since I'm doing a weekly check-in, I thought this would be perfect. We'll count out the change, and then I'll just write in the total amount in each little circle of how much change I have. So we'll do that real quick and kind of get these broken down into quarters and dimes. And since I am having my groceries with cash, I will have a little bit of change and some personal spending. So it may not be that much, but I thought it would be fun to just figure it out from time to time. Okay, so there's $1, and then 75, 80, so $1.80, $1.90, $2, $2.10, $20, $30, and $2.40. And then we will count out my pennies. And then I'll just save these in the jar, and then so $2.40 I said, so 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So $2.56. Yay. Okay, so $2.56 worth of change. So I know it's not going to be like a huge amount each time. And that is probably, honestly, more, because this has been collecting for a little bit. So this will probably be more than what I normally have. But it'll be fun just to kind of keep track of my change. I saw Dawn over at budgeting, Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and she was doing something with her change like that. And I thought that was such a cute idea. She had like this little tracker and all this stuff that she had gotten. And I thought it was kind of a cute idea. So yes, I did kind of steal it from her and decided to add it into my little routine, make it just a little bit different, and put it on my Wednesday weekly check-in video. So, all right, guys, I think that is all that I have for this video. It is super duper long. I am so sorry that it's a little disjointed and chatty, and thanks for bearing with me, and thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.